Most people are convinced that robots are the future, a future that's still a long way off. But here's something few people realize. A device already exists today that can work for the kind of money a person spends on a cup of coffee per hour. If the math is right, a robot like this could end up cheaper than hiring an employee at minimum wage. The question isn't whether this will happen. The question is whether we're ready for what happens next. We're talking about the Tesla Optimus, a humanoid robot that has already gone through 4 major generations and is currently on version 2.5. But it's the next version, Optimus 3, expected to be unveiled in August, that could become the turning point after which talk of robots of the future finally becomes a thing of the past. Elon Musk has already said something unexpected. When people see Optimus 3, they'll get the feeling there's a person in a suit inside the robot. That, he says, was the intention from the very beginning. This isn't a marketing gimmick. There's real engineering logic behind it, which we'll get to shortly. First, let's talk about why Optimus 3 is considered such a turning point in the first place. It's the first version to feature the Grok voice interface, the AI-5 chip, a 4680 battery, and a whole range of other technologies that Tesla has kept under tight wraps until now. Musk explained the reason for the secrecy quite plainly. Revealing details too early creates a risk of copying. That's why most of Optimus 3's specs still haven't been officially confirmed. At the same time, Tesla is restructuring itself. The Model S and Model X production lines at the Fremont factory have been shut down. The freed up space is being handed over to Optimus Gen 3 production. A second production facility at the Texas Gigafactory is also gearing up to launch, with planned capacity of up to 10 million units a year. The company everyone used to know as a car maker now officially calls itself a physical AI company. And judging by its actions, that's more than just talk. Now let's get into what actually sets Optimus apart from everything we've seen before. Compared to Chinese humanoid robots, Optimus looks slower and less acrobatic. Chinese developments can run, jump, and pull off impressive movements. But here's the fundamental question. Can a robot like that wash a dish, open a bottle of water, or pick up an egg without crushing it? Tesla is deliberately heading in a different direction. Nobody's going to pay for a robot that can dance but can't do anything useful around the house. That's why hands become the key element of Optimus 3. Each new hand will get 22 degrees of freedom, roughly twice as many as the previous generation. The number of internal sensors will grow almost threefold, letting the robot recognize textures, shapes, and objects with a fundamentally different level of precision. According to available information, the new hands may get waterproofing, which significantly widens the range of tasks Optimus can handle. Tesla has also changed the hand's architecture itself. Most of the actuators have been moved into the forearm, with finger control carried out through bio-inspired tendon cables running through the wrist. This mirrors exactly how muscles and tendons work in the human hand. Instead of cramming motors into a tiny palm, Tesla places the muscles higher up and transmits force down to each finger individually. The result is a lighter, more compact, and more precise hand. Based on the expected specs, Optimus 3 will be able to lift a crate weighing around 18 kilograms. And at the same time, thanks to the sensors, it'll be able to carefully pick up a fragile object like an egg or a battery cell without damaging it. Musk has openly admitted that the Optimus hand is going to be extremely expensive to manufacture. High-power actuators tend to be heavy and imprecise. Small, precise ones aren't strong enough. Tesla, it seems, has found a way to solve both problems at once. Now let's talk about the AI-5 chip. This is Tesla's most advanced chip to date, which has only just entered pilot production. For comparison, even the Cybercab robotaxi runs on AI-4. The fact that Optimus 3 is getting AI-5 says a lot about the company's real priorities. This chip is meant to move Optimus out of the category of robots that follow pre-programmed movements and into the category of machines capable of seeing what's happening around them, reacting to changes, and making decisions in real time. AI-5 will also deliver significantly higher memory bandwidth compared to AI-4. For a robot that needs to process massive amounts of data with minimal latency, this is absolutely critical. There's a fundamental difference here from a self-driving car. A self-driving car needs visual intelligence. Optimus needs both visual and physical intelligence at the same time. The robot has to understand what it's looking at, where to grab an object, how much force to use, and how to adjust its movement if something goes wrong, and all of this without pauses or freezing up. Musk also confirmed that Optimus 3 will initially work inside Tesla's factories, watching employees, copying their actions, making mistakes, and gathering data. But the most interesting part is the learning mechanism. At a meeting with investors, Musk mentioned that Optimus will be able to learn by watching videos on the internet, including tutorial videos on cooking, cleaning, or using tools, without needing to have every single action programmed in by hand. And here's where another important principle kicks in. Whatever one robot learns can be passed on to the entire fleet through a software update. If one Optimus masters cleaning, millions of others can pick up that skill almost instantly. This is Tesla's main competitive advantage. Not just a robot, but a system that learns collectively. Now on to the question of cost. Musk has cited $30,000 as a benchmark figure, but the first commercial versions will likely be pricier, maybe $50,000 or more. Still, the math is interesting. If a robot works 20 hours a day, 350 days a year for 10 years, that's 70,000 working hours. At a price of $30,000, the cost per hour comes out to around 43 cents. Add in electricity costs, and the total cost per hour of operation comes to around $1. This isn't science fiction. It's simple arithmetic, but Tesla still has three key problems to solve. The first is development speed. The second is safety. Optimus is heavy enough that an accidental movement could hurt a person, which is why the direct path into people's homes remains closed until large-scale factory testing is complete. The third is manufacturing. Almost every component of Optimus is being built from scratch. Joints, actuators, control boards, fingers, all of this requires new supply chains that don't yet exist. Tesla is essentially building an entire industry from the ground up. If the company manages to solve all three challenges, developing quickly, ensuring safety, and setting up affordable mass production, Optimus will stop being a demo stand. It will become a device that transforms the labor market, home life, and industry all at once. Some professions will disappear, but new ones will emerge too, maybe ones we don't even think about today. How do you feel about humanoid robots? Are you ready for the possibility that in just a few years a robot like this could end up in your own home? Share your thoughts in the comments. It's genuinely interesting to discuss. If this video got you thinking, hit like and subscribe to the channel. The next episode might turn out to be even more surprising.